Alright. Okay. Hi there. My name is Jeremiah. What's your name? Okay. And what seems to be going on today? You think you're experiencing hearing loss. Wow, okay. Well, that can happen. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Okay. When did you first start noticing any hearing loss? And is it more on one side or the other? Okay. So that ear's definitely, it sounds muddier, not as crisp, not as bright. Okay, but it's not gone, is it? No. Okay, good. Okay. Well, a lot of things, of course, can cause hearing loss. And unfortunately, even with our modern medicine, we can't really undo a lot of hearing loss. So we really encourage you to, we want you to protect your ears to the best of your ability. But it can be genetic. It can be, my family. It kind of runs in my genetics, my grandpa had hearing aids. My uncle has hearing aids. And so I'm probably a little genetically predisposed. And I know that my mom is suffering some hearing loss. She is 70, so life just happens. But yeah, we definitely want to protect our ears. Do you attend a lot of concerts, live music, okay, bars? Okay. One thing that my wife found really, really helpful, they're these earbuds. They're called a loop, I believe. So they look like a little metal thing with like a hole in the middle of it. And they just, when we go out to like a crowded environment, I don't have as much of an issue personally with like sensory overload and loud noises. But for her, it's kind of, it's disruptive. Yeah, you kind of experience that. It's very common. And so when we go out, and we know it's going to be loud, she'll bring her loop earplugs, and they work great where she can still hear, but like all the decibels are dropped by like 20 or 30 decibels. And maybe that's something you can look into. But did you were you sick recently? Well, sometimes temporary hearing loss can be associated with viral or bacterial infection. So what I want to do today is let's test your ears, okay? And go from there, okay? Does it sound good? All right. Okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. So, who are you listening to musically these days? Do you have any favorite bands? Very cool. Very cool. I'm kind of all over the map. I listen to, I'll listen to, modern hip-hop, like Future, and and taiga and whatever. And then I'll be on like other kicks where I just want to do reggae or I do like reggae a lot. I like groovy jams. Yeah, big fan of Slightly Stupid and Stick Figure and K-Bong and yeah. So okay. Okay, now go ahead and just look at me, all right? And I'm gonna put my hands to your ears, and I want you to. I'm gonna make a sound like this, okay? Okay, like glove sound, all right? And I want you to tell me which ear you're hearing the sound from, okay? Okay. So if you want, you can also close your eyes. It doesn't matter. And where are you hearing the sound from? On that side. Okay, good. Okay. And look right at me. All right, or close your eyes. Either one. Over there, good. And you could hear both of those sounds. Okay. Okay, wonderful. That's great to hear. Let me take a quick look in your ears, okay? Can you turn your head to your right for me? There we go, just like that. Thank you very much. And okay, good. And okay. And turn your head to your left. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'm not. From the outside, both your ears appear pretty normal. Okay, which is a good thing. Which hopefully means that I'm not seeing any excessive swelling. Is there any? Let me ask you. Is there any pain associated with the hearing loss? Was there a sharp crack? Let me ask you, did you go swimming? Were you in the ocean? Maybe you got water in your ear? Okay. Well, I can definitely, mess up our equilibrium for a little bit. Did you notice any, has your balance been affected? Any vertigo or dizziness, things like that? Well, it's wild how much we rely on our inner ears for balance. Like, getting the spins is often associated with an imbalance in our inner ear fluids, and as a result, it's just, you wouldn't think, right, of your ear as being responsible for balance. My intuition suggests that it would be our vision, what we can see, and that's going to affect our stability, but it is what it is. So I'm going to do a section of, actually, real quick. I do want to listen to your heart really fast. It's just, it's such an important part of our being that we always like to just give it a listen, just to make sure everything sounds okay. Okay? All right. So, just go ahead and breathe normally for me. And no, just breathe normally. Okay, thank you. Okay. And can you go ahead and give me a nice deep breath? nice deep breath. Okay. And so what I want to do now is we're going to start with some tuning forks, okay? And we're going to start with high pitch, and we're going to work our way down to a lower pitch. All right. And we'll do both sides, and let me know. You have to tell me what the results are. I cannot hear for you. So the first one's going to be pretty high pitched. Okay. And let me know when you can no longer hear it. All right. Now, okay, good. That's quite good. Let's check on the other side. Let me know when you can't hear it anymore. Now, okay, good. All right. And now we're going to go one step lower. So this is a little bit larger. So let me know when you can no longer hear it, okay? Now, okay, great. And on this side. And let me know when you can no longer hear it. Now, okay, good. And I do find the larger ones, the more bassy. I like this tone. That's very, to me, it reminds me of this reminds me of the singing, like Tibetan singing bowls they use for meditation. Yeah, okay. Let me know when you can no longer hear it. Now. Wonderful. And let's check out the other side. And same thing. Let me know when you can't hear it. Now. Okay. Well. Was one side louder than the other? You think your left side was? You think your right side is a little less sensitive, a little more muffled? Okay. I'm going to do a vibration check on your jaw. So I'm going to take this large tuning fork again, and I'm going to place it right here. All right. Let me know when you can no longer feel it. You should. Yeah, I can feel this vibrating on my jawbone. So let me know when you can no longer feel this along your jawbone. Okay, here we go. Now, okay, it's quite a while. And how about on your right side? No, okay. Well, your right ear does not seem to be quite as sensitive as your left at the moment. Have you noticed it getting worse over the past few days? kind of the same. You kind of, okay. All right. Well, let me do one last little test. This is going to be like a little call and response. I'm going to whisper some numbers and phrases into your ears, and I'm just going to see if you can repeat them back to me. Okay, so we're going to start off with some numbers. All right, just repeat back the number that you hear. Okay. 62. Okay, good. 97. 97. Okay, good. So that did come through. And how about this one? The orchestra went out to lunch. The orchestra went out to lunch. Okay, good. All right. The painter stippled on his masterpiece. The painter stippled on his masterpiece. Not bad. Okay. But it wasn't. Okay. Well, this is promising. This is promising. Let's do two more. I deserve all the goodness the world provides. I deserve all the goodness the world provides. Yeah, my wife has that on a post-it note on my medicine cabinet, so I get to read that every morning when I'm brushing my teeth. I love that phrase. One more. Schenectady is an amazing town name. Schenectady is an amazing town name. What a word. Schenectady. Yeah. Well, here's how it looks to me right now, okay? You do have some mild hearing loss in your right ear. I don't know if it's going to be permanent. So here's my diagnosis. We kind of gotta wait and see. Okay, I know that's not what you want to hear, but over the next 3 to 5 days, okay, notice any changes or differences, all right? Well, what I'm seeing and diagnosing is that it's honestly a little too early to tell. Now, I know that's not exactly what you want to hear. We are in kind of a wait-and-see situation. It does appear you have some mild hearing loss over in your right ear, but it doesn't. My gut tells me that it's not permanent. It could have been from swimming. Could have been from, a fever. But we're kind of in a less wait and see situation. Okay, so in the next 3 to 5 days, if you don't if you don't hear any improvement in your right ear, give me a call. Okay, and we may do a scan, an MRI. We can do there's other things we can do. Okay, today was kind of like a field check, right, of your hearing, and not a full-on, we didn't hook you up to any machines. Yeah. So, do you have any questions for me? Okay. All right. Well, what I'm going to suggest, I I'm going to prescribe are some eardrops. Okay? Now, have you ever taken eardrops? Yeah, it's no big deal. They kind of tickle a little bit, but I just want to make sure there's no lingering bacterial infections in there or anything like that. Honestly, the eardrops should be soothing, if anything. They're definitely not painful. And yeah, you'll do those twice a day, once in the morning and once before bed, okay? And yeah, you can take a little part of a cotton ball, and then when you're done with the eardrops, just take a little bit of cotton and put that in your ear and just hold that there. And so it doesn't, drain out, but even if it did, that wouldn't be the end of the world. Alright. Okay. So, I'm gonna follow up with you in 3 days, okay? You're welcome to call me before then, but I just want to make sure that we're on the mend. Yeah, I want to protect those ears. And yeah, if you would like, if you're gonna be going to concerts or loud places, check out those loop earplugs. They're my wife swears by them. So, all right. Call me if you have any questions. Okay.